What's going on, guys? Bao here, back with some One Piece Online 2. So let's get into this. Yeah, we're just going to be finishing off some of the daily stuff. Did make it to level 76, so we're going to be going through that as well. And I am also going to be putting on the final set on our character, unless we actually get some more at maybe level 80, or we save up for the red set, maybe? Not too sure. We did get some compensation. If you're wondering how I got so many coupons, it was like a couple days ago. I don't know, something happened with their servers, but they did give us like, I think some experience, some, I know they gave us coupons, they gave us some other stuff as well, but yeah, they kind of changed some of the layouts, like in the dailies it kind of looks a little bit different. Some of the stuff does look a little bit different. I think it looks pretty good. Tomorrow, I believe it is going to be the new event. I'm not too sure what it's going to be. Hopefully we actually get something. Sometimes they don't give us any events, sometimes they do. So I just know the ones we currently have are going to be resetting. And then if you didn't notice, they actually added in boxes in place of the coins and stuff like that for experience. So I wish they would have left the coins the way that is, and then with the boxes, that should have been experience, so you know you got experience. But they did it that way, and if you're wondering, I did get some new dials. I'm not too sure which ones I had. I'll show you all the red ones I currently have. And then of course you can see the other ones if you want to, but this one I know is new. I did finally get an attack one, which costed a lot, so we are going to be trying to get this up. I did get it to level 5. And we want to get it to about level 8 or something like that, although that's going to cost millions. That's why I don't have that many coins right now. I only have 6. So, yeah, I only have 6 million. But, yeah, we're going to start saving up for another one. Not too sure what I'm going to go for next, but I will be going for one. And what else are we going to be doing? I am going to be trading out 2 of the characters. But, yeah, we kind of have to figure out which ones. So we got Robin here. We're gonna get the final star on her. We don't have to actually worry about her anymore. I do actually want to switch her out at some point. For now, I guess we're gonna hang on to her, but let me just trade out the 24. And this is how I get Marco's fragments. As you can see here, we have 32 out of, I think, like 200. I was thinking about going for that chick in the beginning, but hers are 1500, so yeah, I don't know if I want to go with that, but somebody wanted me to try out this character, so I am going to be trying him out. I'm going to probably switch out. I don't know, there are 2 characters I actually want to switch out right now, so we are going to be trying to switch out some of the characters, try out some new ones, see what formations work, see which ones don't, stuff like that. But first we got to get the materials to actually break through some of these characters, so make sure you do go back and do some of these when you have extra vite and stuff like that, because you are going to need them when you do actually go through the breakthrough levels. There we go, we got to the max, or my current max anyway, at level 75. And of course we get one at 80, so there's the character right there. We are going to have to work on getting the fragments for this character. This character is pretty good because of his dodge, but the only problem is the fragments are really hard to find. As you can see, the only way you can actually get them is out of the tavern currently, so yeah, I don't know what to do there. It's really hard to try to use a character with only 2 stars. I mean, he's pretty good, don't get me wrong, but we're going to switch him out for one of these 2 characters. Some people wanted me to keep this character. I mean, he's pretty good for crit, but it's just not cutting in anymore, so I'm gonna for sure get rid of him and him. So we're gonna be getting rid of both of those characters. I think I'm gonna take off this one, see how it works, because I can always switch them back. I mean, right now our max level is 70, well 76 now, but 75, so I can always switch them back or switch them around. So I'm gonna try taking off him first, see how that works out, and we'll see who can switch out for him. And then Robin I also want to switch out for probably a new character as well. So yeah, you just got to get lucky enough to either get the characters you want from the tavern, or I don't know, you just got to get lucky. That's basically about it. But we're gonna try switching this character first. If you're wondering where those purple boxes came from, they are the level 70 75 or 70 pirate trials. 70. Yeah, I think they're the 70 ones because I haven't made it to 75. But let me go back in here and actually take off the gems. I forgot to do that before I was switching this around. And we're gonna level these up real quick. If there are any that need to be upgraded, I'm just going to go down the list basically. So they might have some lower defense or whatever, but you'll see here in a second. I was gonna put the highest one on each of the items, so whatever's left is whatever's left. But for the most part, that's basically what we're going to be doing. We're going to be trying out some different characters. Leveling characters is not a problem at this point, because that's basically all you can do at this point, because leveling takes forever. Doing quests, like all that stuff is just easy. So getting up characters is basically all I'm doing right now, just to try out different ones to see if they're actually pretty good. Plus I actually want to try out some of the other characters that I don't have, which is going to be pretty hard because some of the harder characters to get are only obtainable through like events and stuff like that. So yeah, it kind of sucks, but like ones you can get out of the tavern and stuff like that, maybe we'll get lucky enough to get a few of them. I'll show you in a little while all the characters I have currently, because everyone's gonna have different characters. Some people got different characters in the tavern than I did. Some people are going for different characters in the tavern as well. So like currently I'm leveling up Marco. I could actually just stop leveling up Marco and go for a different character, but I want to get the 5-star on him and then go for a different character. But yeah, that's basically all I'm doing. There's the current set that I'm going to be using on this character. Some of the gems did get upgraded, like I said, if you didn't notice. We do have enough to upgrade some of them, so I'm going to be going back and doing that, as well as leveling up the set. I'm not going to level it up to my normal, I usually level it up to I think 40, but I spent all my gold on the dials, so yeah, I don't think 6 million is going to be enough to level 6 pieces to level 40, so we're going to go to level 30 instead, just to make sure I actually have levels on each of them. But as I get more, I'll level them up to 40, 50 and stuff like that. And then of course we also have to start doing what else do we have to start doing? We have to start doing a ton of stuff, but for now we're just going to switch this guy around and maybe refine, my bad, I was looking at the wrong one. Refine the gear as well. I think I have a few pieces to get some stats on. I usually do it like once or twice depending on what I get. Of course you're going to want to do it to where you have the best on each of them, but currently this is just like a new set, so whatever stats I get is perfectly fine. But yeah, this is the character we're going to be trading out for the crit. I'm going to try it out maybe later if it doesn't work out too well. I can always trade them around. It's not like I can't move them around, they're the same level, so I can always mess around with it and see which formation I like and stuff like that. Plus the next character I'm probably going to go for, I don't know what I'm going to go for next, but let's see, I got a few of them that are green. Usually you want at least like 2 of them to have some stats. The highest of course is going to be the orange looking one, purple being the next, so I will keep that because I don't want to spend more coupons than I have to. It's just a little bit of extra stats for when I start doing all the other stuff with it, but yeah, that's basically about it. Those are the characters we're going to be using. What else are we going to be doing? We don't really have to worry about experience because I have 600 of the ancient coins, so I can gain a ton of experience if I need to. But let's switch these guys around. We're gonna put him here and him here. Formation doesn't really matter right now because I can always move him around, so it's not really that big of a deal. But he does have to be in the front because his skill does help out a lot. But we're gonna have to figure out how to get more fragments because having a 2-star does not help at all. A 2-star is pretty low, so yeah, we're gonna have to figure that out. It'd be better if I had maybe a elite match or something like that. But here are my characters, if you guys are wondering. These are the ones I currently have and the ones I can currently level. I do have some that are really close as well. I was actually thinking about leveling, let me go back, I was thinking about leveling this one, but I don't know if I want to level him or not. I have some other ones, as you can see all my characters right there. But I don't know what character I want to level up next. I mean, we're really close to some of these other ones as well, so we'll see if we can actually get some of them. I still haven't got Rob. They added Kinemon. What else did they add? They added some other characters that are going to be coming out in the, I think in the next one. So I don't know, there was a post about it, so we'll see what comes out next. But we do want to get maybe, I don't know what character I want to go for actually, because I do want to switch out X-Drake to somebody else. But there you go, you can see his skill right there, the dodge, which helps out so much. He might not be as strong, but the skill that he has helps out so much, so that's why a lot of people actually like using him. The only reason I hadn't leveled him is because I was stuck with the breakthrough, because the amount of material you need is insane to level up from just the regular green character all the way up to my current one. So yeah, you gotta go back and fight all the elite fights all the way back into like level 40, 50 and stuff like that. And then of course you need, like if I'm gonna level up another character, I'm gonna go back and try to get all the ones I have to get for like the material, because I am gonna be leveling up another character. It's just a matter of who I'm gonna be leveling up and what items I need and stuff like that for the breakthrough. But yeah, it's time I actually switch some of these characters around. Robin, I don't know who to switch out for. I mean, there's a few characters I can go for at this point. They might take a little while to get, especially some of the ones out of the tavern, because that's based off of luck. And I haven't been really that lucky. I haven't got a character out of there in probably like a month, maybe. So, like, yeah, every once in a while I get some fragments, but that doesn't really help me. I need the actual character, so we'll see how long that actually takes. But yeah, I think that's going to be about it for this one. We're just going to finish up the rest of the quest, maybe go try some of the trials and or the Imperial Down, see how that goes. But tomorrow there's going to be another event. Not too sure what it's going to be. If it's going to be something pretty good, I'll probably do a video on it. But I wanted to make this one to actually try out the new character that I was leveling. Plus, get your guys' idea on who I should actually switch out next. Remember, I could always switch back. It's not like it's permanent. All I have to do is switch around a few items, and that's basically about it. That reminds me, I gotta go switch the dials around. Do that later though, but yeah, it's not that big of a deal. So, the only problem we have, the only big deal is leveling the actual character. Like breakthrough takes forever, like because the items you don't always have them, so you gotta go get them. So that takes Vite. You're not always guaranteed to get them all. Sometimes it takes like 9-10 pieces of the material, and you're not able to get it that day, so you gotta do it over like multiple days, maybe a week. It all really just depends. But we will definitely be trying some other characters, so if you guys want to see any of them that I currently have, because I don't have some of them, and some of them are going to take me a while to get, but I'll try to get some other characters because I know some people want to see them. But yeah, we'll see what we can do. I am going to be switching out Robin though, probably Not the next one, because that's going to be probably Drake and then Robin, maybe? Yeah, I think that's probably how it's going to go. I'm not too sure yet. But, yeah, I think that's going to be about it for this one. Thank you guys for watching. Depending on tomorrow's events, might be a video, might not be. But we'll talk to you guys later.